Sunday message: reclaiming your light from the shadows of narcissistic abuse, with tarot insights from the star, the moon, and the Queen of Swords. Hello, beautiful souls. Today I want to speak to empathic women who have walked the silent storms of narcissistic abuse. Those who have loved deeply, offered endlessly, and given the purest parts of their hearts to someone who never had the capacity to receive it authentically. You gave your light to someone who wore a mask. They mirrored your kindness, your creativity, your spiritual depth, not because they admired it, but because they needed it to survive. They crafted a person that looked like love, but it was only camouflage. Behind closed doors, their true self emerged, cold, calculating, often cruel in indifference. Narcissists don't need an audience to be abusive. In private, they often indulge in disturbing behaviors. They feed their fragile egos through exaggerated fantasies, obsessive social media validation, or even rehearsing conversations where they always win. They fantasize about revenge, power, or the perfect comeback. They ruminate on slights, real or imagined, and spiral into delusional self-justification. They speak highly of themselves in solitude because deep down they do not believe in their own worth. And in the worst cases, they feel pleasure in envisioning your suffering, proof in their minds that they still hold emotional control over you. Their behaviors are not your fault. It's never about you. It was always about how hollow their self-worth, the gasping, the void that they feel through it, control, attention, and manipulation. You're not responsible for their emptiness. You're not here to be their emotional lifeline, their mirror, their scapegoat, or their source of meaning. You're here to heal, to rise, to reclaim. The star arises as a palm to your wounded spirit. This is a card of divine hope, of gentle renewal. It reminds you that no matter how broken you feel, there is a light within you that's never gone out. You've been through fire. You've been discarded, gaslit, emotionally exploited, and yet you're still standing. That in itself is a miracle. The star tells you that your healing is not only possible, it's already unfolding. Even in your quiet moments of grief, your soul is recalibrating. Even in the silence after narcissistic chaos, the universe is stretching your spirit back together. This card is a comeback home to yourself, to remember who you were before they tried to distort your reflection, to reclaim your body, your voice, your truth. The moon. Before we fully step into the light of the star, we must first pass through the moon. The moon represents illusion, confusion, and the murky emotional waters of trauma. It is a card of intuition, but also deception. When you've loved a narcissist, you know exactly how disorienting the world becomes. They've made you doubt what you felt. They've made you question your memories. They've blurred the lines between truth and friction so masterfully. You begin to mistrust your own inner voice. The moon tells you that you're not crazy, that you were conditioned to believe you were. You were gaslit into self-abandonment, but the moon also whispers that your intuition has not died. It has only been buried beneath layers of fear, guilt, and self-doubt. This card is here to guide you through the fog, to illuminate what was hidden. Your job now is to feel a way forward with sacred discernment and not fear. Your body knows, your dreams know, your nervous system remembers what your mind has tried to erase. Let the moon be your guide through the shadows. Do not need to be afraid of what you will find, because the truth will set you free. The Queen of Swords. Once again, the fog lifts. Enter the Queen of Swords. She is clarity. She is no longer swayed by flattery or guilt. She sees through manipulation with laser vision. This card resembles or symbolizes the woman you are becoming, clear-minded, grounded, and unwilling to sacrifice your peace for anyone's approval ever again. The Queen of Swords doesn't just set boundaries, she enforces them. She no longer explains or complains to herself or to people committed to misunderstanding her. She has traded people-pleasing for hope and peace. She no longer confuses abuse for love. She is your future self. She lives within you now, waiting to rise. The more you align with her energy, the less you are ever to fall into another toxic trap again. 5 sacred steps to restruct or reconstruct your soul. Acknowledge the truth. Accept that the person you loved was carefully constructed illusion. They studied you, married you, but it wasn't real. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. It means your heart was open and your love was real. 2, reclaim your narrative. You get to rewrite your story. You're not broken, damaged, or too sensitive. You're wise, you're evolving, and you hold the pen now. 3, set boundaries with confidence. You do not owe access to people who harmed you. Protect your peace like your life depends on it, because it does. 4, seek support from safe spaces. Healing from narcissistic abuse is a sacred process. You don't have to walk it alone. Therapists, coaches, support circles. Find those who see you, hear you, and believe in you. 5, reclaim rituals of self-care. Self-care isn't luxury, it's your survival. Journal, dance, cry, meditate, speak affirmations out loud. Every time you choose yourself, you are rebuilding the parts of your soul they tried to dismantle. Your journey forward, healing is messy, it's not linear. Some days you'll feel empowered, others you'll grieve the illusion of who they were or pretended to be. But you are rising. You are every step taking forward toward truth, and it's a sacred revolution. Let the star remind you of your light. Let the moon validate your confusion and guide you through it. The Queen of Swords lead you into your future with unapologetic strength. You are not who they said you were. You are who you are before they tried to break you. And now you are becoming more because of what you've survived. Are you ready to stop surviving and start reconstructing? If you're done carrying their shame and you're ready to come home to your voice, your power, and your truth, click the link in my bio or comment sacred. Together we walk this sacred rebirth path when you don't just heal, you rise.